Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. I do want to thank you for joining us tonight, Wednesday, the 2nd of February, 2022. Remember, it's Public Concerns Night tonight, viewers. So we want to hear from you from the different areas throughout Trinidad and Tobago concerning the road, the bad road, the broken down bridges, and the unfixed drainage in your community. So that is our Wednesday night show. Now, for the last 13 months, every Wednesday since the beginning of 2021, we have been highlighting the road, the bridges, and the drainage in communities throughout Trinidad and Tobago. And we are going to continue doing it every Wednesday. So you can inform your MPs, your councillor, to call in the program. Let us know what is taking place in their community. If they have consulted the various people in organization to get funds released, what work taking place in the community, such as patching of the roads, fixing of the street light, fixing our water line so the community could get water. You know, it's all about the concerns on a Wednesday night. So feel free, friends, to share our live stream on Facebook, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, and we are also on YouTube. So as we just giving you a little hint that things that happened during the course of the day, viewers. So we're starting off with National Carnival Commission Chairman Winston Gypsy Peters have stated that the 30 million will be spent to keep the carnival alive and provide jobs to artists and support staff. Inappropriate statement. Inappropriate. According to Winston Gypsy Peters, the $30 million will be spent to keep Carnival alive and provide jobs to artists and support staff. Carnival is 2 days. 2 days per year. 2 days per year. We are in a pandemic. Just about 2 weeks or so, they announced Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago. A safe zone carnival. Where we see they created probably a 6x6 box for persons to wine and jam in it. But according to Gypsy, the 30 million is to keep the carnival alive. How much jobs will be created, I am asking you, for the 2 days of safe zone carnival? How many jobs, Mr. Gypsy? He stated that the 30 million was a little bit of money to do what they are going to do. The ministry, education ministry, didn't have money to buy tablets to give children to go to school. Online classes. But according to Gypsy, $30 million is a little bit of money. It's stinking sad to know that we have children cannot get laptops and devices through the ministry. But according to Gypsy, 30 million is a little bit of money. 2 days and they're spending $30 million. Trinidad and Tobago, 2 days in a pandemic where safe zones are created, and Gypsy said $30 million is a little bit of money. How many people had their grants cut? How many people? Their disability grants cut. Why? How many people, Mr. Gypsy? But are they going to spend $30 million for 2 days in a pandemic? How many people in Gypsy constituency got their disability grant cut or their food card cut during the pandemic? I understand you are a performer. I understand you are a singer. You love to perform. That is your field. But $30 million while Trinidad and Tobago suffering, while Imbert saying Trinidad losing finance? It's sad, you know, it's sad. It's really sad. Peters added that investment in Carnival brings a healthy return into TNT, especially related to other carnivals. We are in a pandemic. About a month ago, we had to be in a lockdown zone. It's sad. It's sad, but this is just an update for you viewers. But we're going to talk about this on our Thursday night show. So hear this now. Pfizer has asked the US to authorize low doses of its COVID-19 vaccine for children 5 years of age. So Pfizer asking the United States to authorize low dosage. So which means if the health minister is telling us that WHO approved the Pfizer vaccine for 5 to 11, well, somebody's not talking the truth. Somebody's not talking the truth, Mr. Health Minister. Because Pfizer asking the US to authorize a extra low dose. Well, then something is wrong. Where are we getting our Pfizer vaccine from? Let's say something now, nah? Say something now. In an extraordinary move, the Food and Drug Administration has urged Pfizer to apply earlier than the companies had planned in order to determine if the youngsters will need 2 shots or 3. Are you hearing that? Are you hearing that? They may administer the first 5 to 11, but they're thinking about it in a second dose or a third dose. Imagine that. Guinea pigs now from 5 to 11. And then all they say, oh God, I'm gonna get my son vaccinated. They're using them as guinea pig because they may sure if 1 dose, 2 dose, or 3 dose. We're talking about tender children. But then again, who cares if something happened to them children? Who cares? Because the health ministry don't really business who get after effects and who get no after effects, you know. Because after 1 year, what has been done to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago who had after effects when they took the vaccine? Up to now, nothing. But Terrence coming out on media platform and yapping the gum, yap. Nothing has been done. I'm waiting for him to come out in a briefing. I'm waiting. Just imagine, Pfizer asking the US to authorize extra low dose of COVID-19. I thought Pfizer creating the vaccine. Am I right? So if Pfizer creating the vaccine, how they could go to the US now and ask them for authorization of an extra low dose? Or to authorize an extra low dose? Something wrong there, Terry boy? But I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Now, COVID-19 cases appear to be on a decline since December, and the Ministry of Health is hoping this pattern establish itself as a trend. Or they're going to keep Carnival for safe zone and expect this to happen? There's a saying that do so and like so. You're doing so to implement Carnival and safe zone, but you ain't like now if the numbers raise. We go get another Easter drama again. Same scenario, the place to be is in Tobago for the Easter. And when the Easter done, 2 weeks after, we have a big spike. And who we blame it on? They blame it on the unvaccinated spreading it to the vaccinated. Terry, Saieed look dumb and stupid, And? Saieed look dumb and dotish. Saieed look like an idiot. And Terry? I wonder who is the one who said if you take the vaccine, it will reduce the risk of you getting COVID. How come all those people who took the vaccine, it can reduce any risk? Terry, come now, man. However, according to the ministry's epidemiologists or epidemiology division technical director, it is too early to celebrate. Carnival done yet? Carnival done yet? I want to celebrate the lower stage. Carnival done yet? So I'm asking myself, is it that they are giving us a low number just for the carnival to come in effect, and after the carnival passes, they're going to spike it up? Like the Easter trend in 2021? Wow. Call a good night.
Hello.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk, my friend.
Right, Mr. Saieed. What about we? Carnival. Come. We were 32. Now it's 8 and 9 because Carnival coming. They just fooling the public in Trinidad and Tobago.
Correct.
Carnival come and we say, boy, this thing going down. As Carnival done, you go here, 32, 42 going up
again. Going back up the ladder, yes, correct.
Because we just, it's a, you know what they call a donkey logic in Trinidad and Tobago? Everybody in Trinidad is like dummies.
All right. I wouldn't say everybody is dummy, my friend. We wouldn't tolerate that. He was going good all the time, you know. But nevertheless, I do apologize, viewers, on his behalf. So we are going for a short commercial break. And when we come back from our commercial break, we're going to start our public concerns night. Remember, when we go for this break and we come back, I want to hear you in your community, in your constituency, whether you're big or you're small, whether you're an MP, whether you're a councillor, whether you're a concerned citizen, whether you're a policeman, a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, it doesn't matter. Highlight the situation that is taking place with the road, the drain, and the bridges in your community. And we're going to do that. We're going to take phone calls. I'm going to have a list here for you about roads and bridges and things throughout Trinidad and Tobago. So we're going to take those calls after this break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali. Consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Realtor Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carnival Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Are you looking for the right investment? Are you looking for a greater return on your hard-earned cash? Look no further. Contact Realtor Group of Companies. We are conveniently located at number 14 Carnival Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Or feel free to visit our newly opened branch at 132 Siparo Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Earn up to 2.5% interest on a 3-year investment. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Do contact us now at 238-6716, 339-1670 or 242-7690. Our courteous staff will be happy to assist. Real Talk Investment. Real people matter to us. This ad was paid for by Realtor Group of Companies Limited.
So welcome back to Real Talk viewers. It's our public concerns night and we're going to start tonight. Residents of Central Park in Balmain have complained that dust from a nearby construction site is creating problems for them. Larry Osman, spokesman for the residents, stated that the land was acquired by a church for a car park. But instead of a car park, it appears that a number of commercial buildings are going up. He added that part of the area that was destroyed served as a buffer for dust and noise, and the residents want answers. Councillor for the area, Aline Solomon Ramesar, also said she wants the Environmental Management Agency to step in. So this is a message to the EMA. The people of Central Park and Balmain are having problems. According to them, according to Larry, the land that are being developed were purchased by a church and they were supposed to build a car park, but instead of the car park, they are seeing commercial buildings going up. So the EMA, would you please go down to Central Park and talk to the residents and probably even the owner of the land and find out what is taking place down there, because you know, you need it. If you buy land for a car park and you're putting up buildings, then something is wrong. Something is wrong. Well, the residents want to know what is taking place, so at least they will know how to address the situation that they are in. You can't blame them. They want answers. They want answers. So EMA, send some representative down in Balmain. Call her good night.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Go right ahead.
Saeed.
Uh-huh.
Concerning this whole Carnival thing, boy.
Uh-huh.
You don't think that these people could have spent that 35 million some way better than that, boy?
Yeah.
They could not buy the laptop for the children, boy. They could not take that money and put it in their health or something, boy. We need a Carnival right now. Does Carnival this year bring any kind of benefit to Trinidad and Tobago? You gotta ask yourself, who it is benefiting?
In a time like this.
And my last point, sir. Just Pier Road, boy. The corporation come and fix the road, right? Sorry, they patch the road. And the road worse than when it was patched.
Serious?
Sorry, you're hitting it with your car and you feel like you're hitting a hump, right?
Wow.
And they patch the thing all over the road, all over the whole of the road. Look at how the thing looking. I am bashing them, eh? I know they try.
They could have do better patching.
Oh God, they have some pride in their work now, right? You just come and dump the thing and take a shovel and level it fast and go your way now, right?
Understand
have some pride in their work now, but they're mashing up people come more. Anyway, you enjoy the night time.
Thank you, my friend, and thank you for the concerns. Hopefully, when they're doing it next time, they might put a little love into the hot mix. So residents are complaining about the state of the road along the Southern Main Road after Claxton Bay Junction heading to Point Lisas. They stated that it is causing traffic and vehicles are forced to drive extremely slow and careful over these potholes. The residents added that it was patched a couple of times but has since gotten worse. So if they're patching the road, why is the road keep opening back? Look at that. Why it is? I mean, is it that they're doing it puhar, or they're doing it halfway, or that they are using to patch the road? Serious. Because it's looking like quarry mud. You throw it there, whether it stay or it ain't stay, that it don't bother with us. The most important thing, we patch the road. But it's how you're doing it. Caller, good night.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Saieed Ali. How are you doing?
Are you okay? Are you okay? You're live on Real Talk, my friend. Go right ahead.
Yes, man. Listen, Minister of Tourism, Randall Mitchell, just came out and made a statement on national television stating that Cabinet did not approve that $30 million for that taste of Carnival. So the question I want to ask is that where they get the money to start to build those spots at the Queen's Park Savannah.
Correct.
Winston Gypsy Peters should come out and tell the public where they get that money to start to build all those boat pens that they have there right now. Because if the minister comes out now and say that cabinet didn't approve, how you could start to do things without getting money, man? Where are they going to get the money from?
Yeah, but Kola, I just read where Gypsy said that the money was to keep Carnival alive. So the thing is, who's lying then?
Boy, them fellas and them, let me tell you something, it's lies and they're hoodwinking the people. Partner, let me tell you something, this country going on, I don't know, they could have find better use for our money in the hospital. I'll tell you something. San Fernando General Hospital, I just seen in particular San Fernando General Hospital, when you go there and see the kind of condition,
I know.
Toilet facilities, and there are no beds and all this kind of thing, oh gosh. I mean, $30 million sound like a little bit, but I spent, you know, beds you could buy it and people suffering by. I don't know, but Gypsy need to come and tell people where the NCC get the money to start the project, right? And if it is cabinet don't approve, let's say cabinet don't approve that $30 million, what's going to happen? Who's going to pay the contractor for all those logistics and all the material and then develop it?
Well, apparently they're Saturday night from now.
All right, bro. Well, all the best. Keep well and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, my friend. $30 million could have good material patching the whole throughout the different constituencies. Different constituencies, $30 million. How much corporation we have throughout Trinidad? About 10, 15? If you split $30 million by 15 corporations, $2 million each. $2 million each. You're buying the proper material and you're patching the road so it could hold out. We have more serious concerns right now. Kola, good night.
Good night, Saieed.
Go right ahead, my dear. You're live on Real Talk.
He put in $50 million into Carnival. It's not only San Fernando Hospital, going Port of Spain Hospital, going Montauk Hospital. The toilet is so bad. I went in with a patient, and the toilet was so bad.
You sound like a nurse.
Thank you. No, I'm not a nurse.
All right,
but the toilet is so bad.
It's deplorable, yes.
I hear caller is talking about the road. I live in Mono Road, and if you see the condition of the Mono Road,
it's a shame, you know.
What the guy said just now, they just put the pitch on the road and just save it, and when to morning, a few more mornings, it already jump out of the road. You don't know where it's going.
Wow. No oil. The air passing, no oil, nothing.
Nothing.
Thank you, my dear.
Not only in Mono Road, all in Bedford, all in Chase Village.
Lord,
I was now coming from road. Don't talk about that third road, piece of road in Ellenburg to come out back in Chase Village.
Yes. Thank you so much, my dear. I tell you, we're in a sad state, you know. We are in a sad state, but nevertheless, I'm gonna keep doing what I do on a Wednesday night. I'm gonna keep doing it. So when you hear they're going places to borrow money now, and they realize about all of borrowing money and all ain't fixing the road, because every Wednesday night it have a show in Trinidad on Synergy TV that highlighting the roads. All of borrowing millions of dollars to patch and to fix and to overhaul roads, and look at every Wednesday night you sit down to watch the show, you see in different parts of Trinidad with deplorable, stinking, bad condition. I can't bring in more sweet than that. So we're going down now to Beetham. The Water and Sewer Authority, WASA, has stated that work on the final phase of the Beetham Sewer Pipeline project is on target for completion for February 7th. The authority said this is in spite of the deferrals of work by less than a week to unseen circumstances. This was to secure an underground high voltage cable that was in the pathway between the newly built or the 2 newly installed manhole. WASA is currently working on installing the 3rd and final manhole, which is well advanced. So we're going to wait and see until the 7th of February and see how that goes, viewers. It's not easy, you know. It's not easy, you know. Let me tell you something. As long as you all keep sending in videos and footage of roads throughout Trinidad and Tobago, as long as you keep sending it to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, every Wednesday night we're going to continue highlighting it. But I need your help. You see, I'm going to tell you something. No other show in Trinidad and Tobago are highlighting what Real Talk is highlighting. Every Wednesday, Real Talk have dedicated a Wednesday night just to get all the road fixed, just to get the drainage fixed, just to get the bridges passable. That is what we do on a Wednesday night. Why am I doing this? Because we want our community to be better. And I always say, if the MP and the councillors see about their community, let me tell you something, Trinidad would be such a beautiful place. Such a beautiful place. But when we have the Prime Minister now not even seen about his or her constituency, what do you think? So we are going for a short commercial break, viewers. But nevertheless, there's lots more in store when we return.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Realtor Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carnival Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Are you looking for the right investment? Are you looking for a greater return on your hard-earned cash? Look no further. Contact Realtor Group of Companies. We are conveniently located at number 14 Carnival Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Or feel free to visit our newly opened branch at 132 Ciparo Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Earn up to 2.5% interest on a 3-year investment. Don't miss out on this amazing offer. Do contact us now at 238-6716, 339-1670 or 242-7690. Our courteous staff will be happy to assist. Real Talk Investment. Real people matter to us. This ad was paid for by Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
In a short space of time from now, we're going to be getting our... You see, I like to talk positive, you know. We're going to get our approval for Realtor Credit Union in a short space of time from now, because all our documents are intact. We have sent our final letter. We have gotten a response. You know, so it's just a matter of time, a short space of time before they grant us our approval to operate a credit union in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, the Commissioner of Credit Union will be given authorization to Realtor Group of Companies to operate a credit union. And the name of our credit union will be Realtor Credit Union. Realtor Credit Union. So, I mean, we're growing, you know. Realtor growing. God blessing me. I am blessing my company. I am blessing other people, you know. With food, with assistance in many different ways. You know, there's only so much I could reach. It's only so much. But with the approval of our credit union, Realtor Credit Union, we will be able to reach more than we are reaching right now. So I just want to encourage you also, viewers, to set up a fixed deposit investment with Realtor Group of Companies. Remember, I'm a licensed money lender. We lend money, you understand? So with you setting up that investment now, that fixed deposit with Realtor Group of Companies, it is giving you a higher interest rate. Now presently, Realtor Group of Companies, Finance and Investment, they are paying the highest interest rate on any fixed deposit in Trinidad and Tobago at 2.5% now. Now here it is. Other financial institutions are giving you nothing more than 1% or quarter of a percent. That's 0.05. But here at Real Talk, we are giving you 2.5. On 100,000, that's 2,500 interest for the year, where you're getting how much? About 500 in other financial institution. But nevertheless, you know, why get quarter of a percent when you can get 2.5%, a larger bite at the pie? I always encourage you. You see, sometimes when I say 2.5%, you might be wondering, but what is how much is 2.5%? So this is where now I would break it down to you, is that you have $50,000 in the bank. Quarter percent. You might get about $250. $250 or $125 on our $50,000 for 12 months. At Real Talk, with that same $50,000 for 12 months, you're getting $1,200. And that is the difference, because you're going to this financial institution and you know what? I want to open a fixed deposit. And you're getting scrums. You're getting scrums. Why am I saying that? I'm a Trinidadian. I know what I am talking about. But nevertheless, if you want to open a Real Talk fixed deposit investment, contact us, viewers. Try it up one more time. Contact us, viewers, and this is our number on screen. For the central office is 238-6716 or 339-1670. For our south office is 242-7690 or 339-1670. So viewers, we're going to continue with our public concerns night tonight. Residents of Sewage Trace Extension, Penal, are risking their lives crossing a dilapidated bridge leading to their homes. It has been over a year that residents have been begging for help, but nothing has been done. The bridge was part of the old railway infrastructure at Sewage Extension Trace and is the only access they have to get to their homes. Look at that bridge. One resident stated that since a businessman backfilled land near his home, leaving one family permanently flooded. They have been begging for some action to be taken, but their cries have continued to fail on deaf ears. Another residents have been living in the area for 32 years. Now, 32 years. She worries about her children every time they cross the river, since there are caimans swimming in a clogged watercourse nearby. Chairman of the Penal Bay Regional Corporation, Dr. Alan Sami, said he could not assist because the bridge did not fall under their corporation jurisdiction, but under the purview of the Land Settlement Agency. Now I can tell you something, there is where we're going to have problems. There is where we're going to have problems. And the Works and Transport Minister, Rohan Sinanan, I believe it's the right time now to come out and make a statement with the corporation and the land settlement agencies. Now is the right time to do that. Because if there's a... Look at this bridge. Drop the bridge. Look at this bridge. Look how individuals have to cross over the bridge from point A to point B. Right? And now, if the Land Settlement Agency is responsible for this, Land Settlement Agency only sees about land. They only sees about the land. Look at the Cayman. Look at that. Now, Alan Sami, being the chairman of the regional corporation, I mean, he could have called the land settlement agency, talk with them, they would have a meeting with the villagers, being the Penal corporation, together, listen this, together with the land settlement agency. Both of them could have come together and fixed the bridge for the community. Look at that. Now, if children have to pass on that bridge to go to school, I mean, that's terrible. Look at that. It's sad. It's devastating. That's high-class slackness. I mean, being the chairman of the corporation, I mean, put out the man work, the manpower. You have the equipment, you have the manpower. Find some way to talk to the land settlement agency. Or let's come to some kind of agreement, a partnership, just to fix the bridge for the citizens. That's all they have to do. You know, it's not about this one in power and that one in power. Well, come together. Come together. I am sure the land settlement agency could probably pelt out a 5,000 or 10,000 to get material to fix the bridge. And then seeing that the corporation now have their backhoe, their excavator, they have their fork, they have their shovel, they have the manpower, they have their farmer. They could come out and fix it for the citizens. You see, I'm going to tell you something. If we don't come together, we cannot go forward. But when the corporation wants to pull one side and land settlement wants to pull one side, it leaves the individual in the center with what? No help on both sides. So I'm simply asking the chairman of the Penal Debe Corporation, Mr. Alan Sami, you know, and some chairman or some boss man from the land settlement agency, all come together for the sake of the people. That is all I'm asking all. Come together for the sake of the people. And let me tell you something. If all work together and the bridge fix on national television, I will congratulate you all. Serious. That would show that the level of humanitarian help will go to a different level, not just division of corporation and land settlement, but the two coming together. You would actually see two different corporations coming together just for the citizen. And that's what we need. Now I'm going to tell you something. You need somebody to make a step forward, you know. Once you get a step forward, things will fall into place. The corporation have all the equipment and the manpower. We have the most important thing there, the manpower and the equipment. I tell you, a little corporation will go a long way. Call a good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead.
I want to tell you how they get the money to finance the Carnival. NLCB. They play the same mark 2 and 3 times. They play the mark up top and bottom. They had a computer read and they were robbing the people.
Well, I ain't know about that, my friend, but thanks anyway. I ain't know about who robbing who. I don't know about no top and bottom mark. I don't know how them things operate. But I wouldn't have you calling on air to make statements like those that we're not sure of. Nah, I ain't going down that road. I'll put a stop to that one time. So viewers, listen to this. Fed up over bad condition of their roads, residents of Carnival Road in Gasparillo are calling on the authorities to initiate urgent repairs. Residents state that because the road are so deplorable, taxis, garbage trucks and ambulance also refuse to traverse the area. Hey, this sad. Taxis, garbage truck and ambulance, they refuse to come to the area. One gym owner said his business and his home were being affected because of the cave-in lands. He added that it started to leak almost every week, which was not being fixed on time, which caused the road to cave down. Look at that. I mean, anywhere a crack start on the road, especially those type of cracks, it would expand. He said when WASA repaired one of the leaks last November, proper restoration work was not done. And throughout Trinidad and Tobago, we are having this problem with WASA. Even the minister of Works and Transport, Rohan Sinan, and I believe he spoke about it. WASA needs to do better in repairing the road. Now, meanwhile, WASA explained that the land slippage in the area caused a leak on the distribution pipeline at the end of October 2021 and again in early November 2021. So there's something now between the land slipping and the pipeline. I mean the crew who fixed the road, they will have to bring in a specialist. Caller, good night. Hello?
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk.
I would like to highlight the Manahambri Road is in a very bad very bad condition.
Mm-hmm. That's the road to Princestown. She there? She gone? Thank you, my dear, so much. Hours before Christmas Day, New Grant residents Hayden Grant returned home from work to find his house in pieces. The resident is now sleeping in his car, separated from his family, and struggled to make ends meet. Grant said he worked Christmas Eve, and when he returned home sometime after 10 p.m., he saw his house had collapsed. He explained that a few days before the tragedy, they were having heavy rainfalls, and he saw signs that the land was shifting. He stated that a team from the Disaster Management Unit at the Princeton Regional Corporation did a site visit and took photos and information. While he has been working as hard as he could, Grant said work is low and he does not have the finance to rebuild. He estimated his loss to be over $100,000. That's the structure. Slippage of land caused the house to fall. Wow. Caller, good night.
Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead, my friend.
I have a solution for WASA and all these road problems.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should make roads with zips. So when WASA finish do their repairs, we could zip back up the road.
I understand what you're saying.
And then the other thing too, remember last week you highlighted the situation at Penal Regional Corporation have a diesel. So how can they mobilize their equipment? Thanks for your time, Saeed.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Performance. Performance. At least we're getting things done step by step. So viewers, like I said, the more you send in to us for our Wednesday night show, is the more we would highlight. You see, this is why we have dedicated our Wednesday night show just for the road, the bridges, and the drain in communities throughout Trinidad and Tobago. You see, I have decided not to come every night and talk about politics and issues that we are facing with health, with school, with police, with guns, with bandits, with murder. I have decided on a Wednesday night for the last 13 months, we have gotten a lot of road, a lot of bridges paved, bridges repaired, potholes patched, just by highlighting it. And I want to thank you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, who sent in videos and photos. Thank you so much for doing that, for taking the time out, to go in your community and film it, do a video clip and send it in to us to highlight it. I want to thank you so much for doing that. You made the Wednesday night show even more, more popular, more better for the viewing public. You know that we're dealing with the roads. The only show in Trinidad and Tobago that is dealing with the road, the drain, and the bridges is Real Talk. Every Wednesday night for the last 13 months. And we have seen production. We have seen road change. We have seen bridges repaired. We have seen community with their road being patched. And I want to thank you, the citizens, for doing that. You see, it's not just about Saieed coming on TV and highlighting it. Part of it is with you playing your part and sending it into us. Now, I am a busy businessman, yes, but I really, really want to thank you for doing that. You know, the more you continue to send in for us, is the more we're going to highlight it. And if not the whole of Trinidad, at least half of Trinidad, we're going to try to get the roads better. You know, I will keep the pressure on, you know. I will keep the pressure on. The corporation, the MPs, the councillors, the minister. You had to do your job. You have to do your job. It's not just collecting our $40,000 or $50,000 every month and going home with it. No, I will stink up your name. That is your portfolio. Act according to your portfolio. And if you don't want to get highlighted on Real Talk on a Wednesday night, simply resign and go home. Because every Wednesday we're doing it. And I want to thank you, the viewers, for calling in also. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk.
Mr. Saieed, you're the only person who could help me. To get an appointment to see a councillor or the representative, it is easier to get an appointment to see the U.S. ambassador.
Oh God, that's true.
Than to see these people, boy. Saieed, these people just get taking money under false pretense, boy.
What area are you calling from? Tell me.
I calling from Taruba Road in Marabella.
Marabella, okay.
Yeah, listen, it's over 7 years a drain in the back of my house has not been cleaned.
Wow.
The last time it was cleaned, Mr. Ali, is in Passat Bisesa government. Right?
But who is the MP for your constituency and who is the councillor?
Well, the councillor, I can't remember the councillor name, I'll tell you the truth. But the representative is this shiny guy from Point Up here.
Louis Lee Singh?
No, David Lee.
David Lee, oh, my mistake.
Yeah.
My mistake.
And the councillor is a woman, right? But to get in contact with this lady, I'm telling you, it is so difficult, right? So here's the side.
All right, here what you do.
If you see the condition of this drain in the city of San Fernando,
give me the exact location.
It is running parallel with Trinity Paints. Right? Trinity Paint Factory?
Yes.
It is running parallel with that on the eastern side of Trinity Paint Factory.
Okay, okay.
For 7 years. Said, I will take a picture of that tomorrow.
Send it for me.
And I will send it to you. You will be amazed what you will be seeing. Right?
Send it to me and we will highlight it, my friend.
Next week, Wednesday, right?
Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. Saieed. Thank you.
So you see, viewers, we are about performance. We are about highlighting it and getting the various organizations to do their jobs. That is what we want. And that will better the community. So moving along now, viewers. Reports into a partial collapse of the South Trunk Road, which cost taxpayers $280 million, is due this week, says Works and Transport Minister Rohan Sinanan. And expanse of the crumbling revetment wall at Mosquito Creek has been dismantled even as Sinanan awaits the report. Sinanan confirmed that works are ongoing at the site. He said he was expecting to get a report pending the completion of the investigation this week. The Association of Professional Engineers of Trinidad and Tobago, APEC, has called on the ministry to do a thorough investigation into the collapse and to make the finding known to the engineering community. The Secretary of the Fishermen and Friends of Sea, Gary Aboud, has also condemned the works, saying building in mangroves or in the edge of the wetland was ill-advised. So viewers, we're going to wait till we get a report and find out what actually caused the road to slip away and the cracks to form. Because, I mean, That's a hectic thing, you know. That is a very, very hectic thing, you know. And to build a wall in the mangrove, you spin it up in mud, you know. You spin it up in mud. If we don't have the correct engineer, the manpower, the equipment to build a wall, you will get failure. You will get failure. Holding a placard march at Mosquito Creek, UNC activists staged a protest yesterday, calling for the removal of the government following the collapse of ongoing highway work along the South Trunk Road. Under the watchful eyes of the police, the activists accused the government of wasting $280 million of taxpayers' money. They marched alongside the shores of the Gulf of Paria and under the abandoned bridge near the Shore of Peace, carrying placards that reads, "Everything collapsed under this PNM government." Among the protesters were Oropouche East MP Dr. Rudal Munilal, Oropouche West MP Devanand Tanku, and Faizabad MP Lakram Bodhi. Advocate San Francisco Councillor Dudnat Mehu led the march, shouting, "Rohan must go, Rowley must go, Dayal Singh must go, Al-Rawi must go, the whole government must go." Now, we did message Munilal, but he was unavailable for any comments. Hopefully before the week done, we could be able to get him live on television for an interview concerning the protests and the road down there. So moving along, viewers, residents of Abid Road, Felicity, are complaining about poor road condition in the area. They stated that along with their vehicle being damaged, there is also plenty of dust. They are now calling for assistance. Caller, good night.
Hi, President. Good night, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
I don't mean to laugh, but sometimes you have to, you know. Because the people, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, they like it so. Tell me, you have a representative. Every year you're complaining about the same thing, and that representative giving you only excuse after excuse after excuse, and then you come back and you complain again, and you vote them back in, and then they complain again because they get redress, etc. I just don't understand my citizens and them, you know. No, it just, as long as you're talking to my daughter, I said it's really comical. Because imagine you voting back people who say, listen, Saeed, these councillors and MPs, etc., they are in positions that we are not in position of.
Correct.
Right? Isn't there ways? Okay, fine. Your allocation is small. You don't have enough to do what you need to do within your community, etc.
Correct.
You are in a position that we are not in, right? To raise funds and do what you need to do for the people of your community. And the funny thing about it, people are seeing, right, and hearing this foolish excuse. You're coming to the media every time. And every time you come to the media, you say that, well, the government allocates, so we have to be begging them, we have to be writing letters. Stop writing letters, you're wasting time. You want to show that you care. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you don't care. Giving people excuses shows that you don't care. Right? I am looking at that you show there with the
bridge.
With the bridge. Oh my God, if an accident had happened, I telling my daughter, I said, listen, if this administration had built a skyscraper, you know, and I have to go in there to conduct my business, hello, I'm not going anywhere, I'll do it online. Because I would be fearful. Because
what about if a child?
Right.
If a child is passing on that bridge to go to school and...
I know. Because what is rotten.
Yeah.
And the lady that was walking in front, she appeared pregnant or something like that. If she had fell down there and injured herself, no compensation to get. And you see, the thing is, people are trying to beg her, they're not standing up. All they're doing is talking and calling you. How much you can do? You would highlight it here. But they have the power. Their vote is their power, and they're not using it.
Correct.
Right, so thanks for giving me this opportunity, Saeed. A blessed night.
Not a problem. You're welcome, my dear. You see, this is what we do every Wednesday. We're highlighting the issue that's facing the community. And I will tell you something, I will tell you something. Unless we have an MP or a councillor that cares for the people, we won't get anything done. We won't get anything done. That is why I have decided every Wednesday night to do it. And put them on spot. When I mean on spot, it's like you're putting chana in hot oil to fry. We frying you on the spot. So when you had the international viewers see now that, hey, wait now, and I Dr. Rowley area, and I is Kamala area, and I is Gopi Singh area, and I Column Inwood area, and nothing is being done. They would understand that the present administration just talking, they have mouth, but they don't have action behind their mouth. So every Wednesday, like I said, I do thank you so much. I want you to continue sending it in. So hear this now, before we close off our program, because I see we have about 4 or 5 minutes left. Residents of La this is a funny name. La Compensation Estate, Omira Ferry Road, Caparo, are complaining about work which was started at the Caroni River. They stated that last week, the Ministry of Agriculture started work on the Caroni River bank. However, instead of drenching or diverting the river through the abandoned state land opposite the river, they dug a bank towards the road, which is currently destroying farmers or farmland and produce. So instead of they divert the water to go on the abandoned state land opposite the river, they dug a bank towards the road, which is currently destroying farmers, farmland, and produce. Wow. I think the agriculture minister needs to step in, Mr. Rambarat. We're going to have a discussion with him and see where it goes. So viewers, I want you all to continue sending your videos, continue sending your pictures, continue sending your little notes on real public concerns. Just drop the email there, Shane, so that I could see it. Send it to Real Public Concerns, viewers, so that we will be able to continue doing what we do on our Wednesday night for you. So that is our email address on screen there, viewers, realpublicconcerns@gmail.com. Send it in, and we're going to continue doing what we're doing. Hopefully we will get some councillors and some MPs to call in. You see, I really want them to call in. I really, really want them to call in. Because I will start calling names in communities like I used to do it before, and we say get production. I find I got a little sweeten up. So I feel we got to start back calling names of MPs and councillors in their community that they're absolutely doing nothing. You ain't doing your job. Say if you ain't doing your job now, why are you there? To collect sweet money? No, it's time to get embarrassed on high now and get works done. So viewers, I thank you so much for viewing us. Remember, there's a rerun of this program tomorrow from 11:30 to 12:30. That is during the day, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And we'll be right back here on Thursday, the 3rd of February, for our Bacchanal Thursday. So until we meet again, be safe and enjoy the night.